Stop! Please.
Oh, shit.
We have a total 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Hey, howdy doody. Happy 4th of July. Look at this. We got an ad read. We're officially sponsored by Craig Conant. Go to craigconant.com. Get yourself a t-shirt or a hoodie. Lomita Man. Whether you like me or not, you know this artwork's dope as fuck. Look at that. Look at that. Tim Barron drew that. And the blank is super high quality. Pimpin'. See, it's pimpin'. Get Williams. Yeah, I got hoodies too. We got 25% off the older styles. And go get yourself some swag. Straight fire from the Lord. And it's dope. Also goes to charity. Me. Honest hustler. Doing good things. Helping people, building, healing, helping. You know what we're doing. Yeah. And what else? Tour dates? Oh, shit. She took my phone.
Hang on a second.
Tour dates. Houston passed. So where are we at next? I know there's Phoenix. I already did that. Oh, L.A., baby. We got Brea, Los Angeles Comedy Store. I'm headlining. Houston. That passed. Keep going. Why is it scrolling so slow?
Sorry.
Portland. Ooh, low tickets. Portland. 3 low tickets, Portland. You better hurry up and get your tickets. Timonium. A lot of tickets left. Come on, Timonium. What are we doing there? Cleveland, Ohio. Pittsburgh. Just go to my shows, man. Just go. I'm going to throw up in my mouth right now. I just chugged too much. It's the worst intro ever. Buy a shirt. I just threw up in my mouth. Go to a show. I'm headlining the Comedy Store in August?
August 20th.
August 20th, main room. That's a big one. Make me look good. That'll probably be one of the last times I run this hour in Los Angeles. So go get it. And yeah, that's crazy. We get there. I forgot what else I was supposed to say. Subscribe, like, rate, review. I'm on some Mexican herbs, mimosa pudica. I'm about to shit my pants, so I have to go soon and go to a show. I'm in Nashville. I'm all over these parts. Much love to you. Thank you for all the love. I see you. We're killing it on Spotify now. Thank you. Keep the YouTube. We're so close to 100K. TikTok. And much love. Namaste. Thank you.
And communityservicepod@gmail.com. Send your poop stories and party stories.
Yeah, there you go. Send your poop stories, party stories. We'll read them out on the pod. And make fun of you.
Or you can film it yourself if you want, but make it short and sweet.
Yeah. And hope you're naturally funny and not trying to be.
Yeah.
Just be yourself, baby. That's all you can be. Much love. Thank you. Oh, we got a solo. Did I do my homework? No. The goal is not to go dark. I got my bandana on. I was arrested in this bandana on the 4th of July. This is my Nana. She'd wear it over her little pimpin' curls. She had a perm. She was pimping them OGs. I swear, I think she was a fast lady. Nana was a gangster. That shit's funny. She just laid out and drank. Said, men, pay for my sons. My first husband's a piece of shit. They're all dead. I could say this. Isn't this great? It's terrible. I got so much I want to say, but everybody, you're airing out the dirty laundry. Whatever. It's funny. I think it's funny. It's funny what I think is funny, and then I'll tell someone, and they go,
Yeah.
The jaw drops like, are you okay? No. That's what makes me spicy, entertaining. Full circle. I'm wearing the merch, Lomita Man merch. Tim Barron drew it up. I'm going to get it printed on some skateboards. That shit is fire. 4th of July. I think it was 15 years since it happened. And I love it. Long time. Boy. You think it's going to happen fast. No, it takes about 15 years. Jesus Christ. Thank you. That's crazy. Because it's popping. It's popping like it's hot. We selling shit out. We got firecrackers. We are abundant. And it's just a trip. It trips me out. 15 years. 15 years since the journey begun. That jail cell, I went, I got to change my life. But tomorrow, first, let me get bailed out, light some shit off, sell this shit, get money. It's a process. It's a process. I did say something in my head that day in that jail cell. I was like, fuck, you got to change. And then, the drug addict brain was like, tomorrow, bro, you got business. Because I had all these fireworks. I had like a few 100 pounds of fireworks I had to get rid of, so I had to steal my sister's car real quick and drive them to the hood and sell them real quick. This is after I'm bailed out. This is an hour after I'm bailed out of jail.
The bit is the truth.
It's even crazier if these motherfuckers only knew. There's so many layers of that story. Should I tell the full in-depth? Yeah, why not? The full fucking shit. So I'm living at home with mama. I don't want to brag. Ladies, 25 years old, living at home with his mother, grandmother, cousin, and little cousin. And cousins in and out of prison that come by and get oiled up in the garage, doing weird shit, smoking speed. It's a good house. I was drinking at that time. I'd walk out naked and piss on the living room, and everybody would be like, fill up. That's my middle name. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I didn't even know. I would just growl, go, and I'd go back. I did that. I pissed on my grandma's sliding door, glass sliding door. I walked out butt naked and just peed everywhere. I didn't know. I thought I was in the bathroom. I was hammered. You ever just piss on the living room?
I did something like that while I was drinking.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. All the real ones have. If you haven't, drink more. Just kidding. Get sober. Go to church. Find God. Yeah. So there's that household. My buddy Travis comes over. Moose knuckle. Motherfucker. This big ogre. He's 6'3" and he's got size 10 foot. I'm 5'10", size 12 foot. What the fuck? Switch me feetsies. Got these big boats, these ET toes long as my fingers. I be toe banging women though, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm a comedian. Whoa! Hi. That's why they like me. The old toe banger's back. No toe banging, maybe 2 times.
Oh my God.
I just joked on that. Fuck. So he comes over. We start drinking. We used to just drink and get fucked up for no reason. Yeah. Just getting, must have got an 18-pack of Tecate, and then we went back for more, something like that. And when we were drinking, we were like, hey, because it was 4th of July and like, it was too close. It was 4th of July in like 3 days, 5 days. It was very, very close. That's all I remember. Might have been the next day. It was the worst time. You can go buy illegal fireworks out of state and smuggle them back all day long, most of the year. The worst time is right before the 4th of July when we fucking did it. Fools. So, I mean, we're 2-3 days out. It's stupid business-wise, too. You got to spread the word. And as soon as one pyro here, they spread it. And so we're drinking at my mom's house. We're like, let's wake up. We'll drive to Vegas in your truck. We didn't have no money. I had a credit card. No, he had the credit card. I got the wholesales license. You have to sign up for a wholesales license. And we're like, we'll drive to Vegas. We'll put it all on your credit card. I'll get the license. And then we'll sling them and triple our money and have an arsenal for free. That's why we did it. You make money and then have abundance. And then you have this, And so we're still hungover, still drunk probably. And then we go to Inglewood to a weed shop. This is when it was legal you had to get a doctor's license,
Yeah.
whatever that loophole was. And so we go to the sweet shop and we look it up, and someone tried to rob it and like shot the guy outside, and we're like, oh man, why did we look this up? Somehow that popped up. Anyway, so we go to this guy. It probably wasn't a weed shop, and we got hash, we get weed for the long journey. We're going to drive to Vegas. You hit the thermometer, and then that's Pahrump, and it's an Indian reservation in Death Valley. So from Los Angeles on your way to Las Vegas, you hit the thermometer and you go left. You go to Death Valley, Pahrump, where there's fireworks, meth, and hookers. It's a good place, real hot,
God.
real hot.
Oh my God.
And you go there and you have a good time. And so I didn't do the math. And we go to the fireworks store. I get high. I go, I like something happens when I see plants. It's plants and firecrackers, guns, women, these are the things that I go, and I like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I get so excited. At least plants is nice, Anyways, so we go in there, we go nuts. We buy 755 pounds of fireworks. It was like $2,300. And this is, 2010. And so that was like, now it's not that much. I guess it still sounds like a lot, but back then it was even more. He has a truck, a long bed too, with the shell on it. And we're filling it up. And keep in mind, the drive there takes a long fucking time. So we leave, and then when we're loading it up in the back of his truck, the sun's setting, and we're in the desert in Death Valley in Pahrump, and we load, and the back of his truck shell has windows, like a camper shell. And so we bring blankets to cover the firecrackers because they have that explosive symbol, the fire code 420. I don't know what the number is. And then so we cover each window, and we get this in here, and it was like Tetris. I swear to God, we could not have fit like a box this big in. It was the perfect fit. We had to like slam the thing like, and then we realized we didn't put the blanket behind the window, the most important window, the window behind our heads. Maybe not most, but it's very important if you're getting pulled over. And so we look at it and we see the firecracker symbol right behind us.
My God.
And the amount, like, it would have been like an hour of labor to take it all out and then figure it out because it wasn't easy. We had to keep playing Tetris. I really mean that. Like, it took some time to finagle this in to fit. And we just went, we're going to risk it. So we start driving. And keep in mind, we're hungover / drunk, smoking weed, eating hash, listening to Ika Mouse, ganja smuggling, because we thought it was funny. He's talking about smuggling. We're smuggling. Ika Mouse is awesome. If you smoke weed, go listen to Ika Mouse. He bang gang 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 gang. He sounds like a child singing. Actually, it's the best shit. And he has this high pitched voice, and he's like 6'4", just buff black dude, and he's going me oh. That sounds weird, huh? Ika Mouse, ganja smuggling. Are we allowed to play shit?
Mm.
It's some real stoner shit. I've seen him live a few times.
Not on YouTube.
That's the shit.
I like it.
Bang gang. I told you, man. That's some shit. If you're a stoner, you can sing bang gang 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 gang.
The visual.
We're in this fucking truck, smoking, bro. It's in Nevada. At that time, I swear on my life, weed was illegal and it was a felony. So we got weed, we got hash, concentrates. Hash was a felony even in California. That's what the police would pull you over. You got any pills? Got any concentrates? Because weed, you just get a ticket. But concentrates is a class fucking gay scheduled narcotic, and you took them for a little Fuck these fucking suits. Keep it positive. Keep it positive. Anyways, so we're smoking, and then our genius stoner brain said, you know what? Let's not take the highway back because there's checkpoints. There's the agricultural checkpoint where they stop you and they search your car. We're like, we'll just take these back roads. So we're on the back roads. Do you think we have an Apple iPhone? Do you think we're the first guys to have that? That shit was barely out like 1 year. No, I didn't have it. I got it like 8 years into it when everyone made fun of me. I was like, all right, I'll give it. I don't want emails. My agent made me do it. He's like, I keep sending you auditions. I was like, I check my emails like once a month. He's like, that's not how this works. He's like, get a fucking phone. I was like, I don't want to. I wouldn't do it, dude. I was way late. I swear to God. Where everyone was like, finally. So then, I forgot where I was at in the story. Oh, we're taking the back roads, and we're smoking with, listening to ganja smuggling, smoking hash with 755 pounds of fireworks, $2,300 worth in 2010. And we're just like, and we have maps. We have paper maps. We're old men here. We have Thomas guides. And we don't know where we're going. We get lost. We get so lost. And then we start running out of gas, and we're like, oh God, this is this is like Dude, Where's My Car? The movie, you know. Those movies are true. I'm sure some idiot did what they did, you know. And then we finally found like a little like liquor store, and we're like, dude. And this is the type of desert where there's a property, and then there's nothing for a mile, and then there's a property. There's nothing. This is where you actually should be scared. Yeah. And then we asked this guy like, where's the gas station? He gives us directions. Like, oh, thank God. We fill up. Then we drive a ways, and it finally spits us back on the highway back home, and we think we made it. We're like, oh, we did it. We got past state line. We're in California now. But the agricultural checkpoint is it's like miles into California. It's not immediately. So then it pulls up, and we go, oh, there's that thing we're trying to avoid. There it is. We got that thing right behind our head. And then we're like, fuck it. Like, it bottleneck. You got no choice. So we just start going through it. And then they search the truck in front of us. And we're like, oh, fuck. And then we both sat a little higher to cover, like, the flammable triangle. But we're like, you know, like, and then we looked at each other. I'll never forget this look. It was this look like, hey, dog, like, we fucked up, and we're gonna go to jail a little while. I think. I don't know, but it's not looking good. Because we were dumb. We had a business plan. We had it spelled out. I mean, we were looking up firecrackers prices, how much they cost wholesale, how much we could sell them for. In our phone, both of our phones, we have text like, what's up, H-Bomb? I got mortars. I got Roman candles. I got assortment packs. I got Excalibur mortars, highest gunpowder capacity until you need a license. Boom, boom, boom. And we're incriminated. It's on his credit card. I have the wholesale license, so it's in both of our names equally. And we have hash, weed, and we stink, and we're listening to Inca Mountains. We turned it down. You see the cop. Yeah. And then they search the truck in front of us, and then they don't find anything, and they let the guy go. And then the guy, like, he's in the booth, and he, like, turns over there to do something, you know. And I just told my buddy Travis, I'm like, just go. Yeah. And then he just went, and we just held our breath, like, are they going to come? You know, we just went through. We didn't really want to go. We didn't want to talk to them. We got firecracker symbols behind our heads. And then nothing happened. And it was the quietest ride home of my life. Not a word was spoken. Just talking to God. Like, thanks, man. Thanks, dude, because that was bad. That was real bad. I like adrenaline. That was too much adrenaline. I don't need that in my life. And this isn't real crime. This is maybe 6 months, a year or two. I don't know the stipulations on firecracker smuggling with plans for profit, you know. Maybe probation. I don't know. Anyways, it was too much, though. It was too much. Like, you get away if it's a box like that. This was malicious intent. Intent to distribute, you know? I don't know what those rules are. And it's post 9/11. Oh, terrorist. Okay. Fucking, this look terrorist you? That's fire. That's America, baby. Woo-wee. And we were founded off that. Arr, arr. You know, where the cowboys at? Where have all the cowboys gone? Come on, baby. Fuck these feds. Fuck ICE. Fuck them all. Hey, keep it positive. Hey, get your masters. Hey, hiya. So then we drive back. We get back to Los Angeles, South Bay, and I can't keep all this at my mama's house. You know, there's kids and shit. So I stopped by my sister's house. This is 3 a.m. Do you think they knew we were coming? Did they think they knew I was going to store 755 pounds of firecrackers in their garage? I pull up. I open the garage. I know the code. I start unloading. I don't live there. They wake up. They're like, what are you doing? The roommate wakes up. This poor girl. The garage is next to her bed. I'm like, shh, go back to sleep. Just unloading it. I'm storing firecrackers here. I'll explain in the morning. Go back to sleep, Nicole. Sorry, Cynthia. Jess, you should have never moved in with my family. It comes with stipulation. No. Anyways, unload it, drive home, go to sleep. Then 4th of July is in a day or two. Start slinging them. Slinging them at my sister's. Go down to Hermosa. We're partying at my sister's friend's house, and on 4th of July in a beach city, it is impossible to get a cab to the beach. Let's say that $20 cab is now a $80 to $100 cab, and you're going to wait 1 to 3 hours. It's the worst. So we're just partying. We can't get to the beach, and we're so close, but we're far enough where it's like you don't want to walk like 2 miles. You get all sweaty, and it's a big-ass hill. And then finally this guy just drives by, and he's like, we didn't know him, though, and he was at an excursion. We're like, what's up? And it's me and my sister and her friend. So it's me and like 5 women. So I was like, we need a ride. And he looks and he's like, yeah. And he was cool. And he drove us, this stranger in an excursion. And I had a backpack full of firecrackers. And I was like, here, man. I gave him some ball rockets, some Roman candles. And we go to Hermosa Beach. And this is how stupid men are. And how I said to this cute girl I was flirting with, like, hey, where you at? You know, like she said, I'm going to be in Hermosa. She's 2nd Street. I was like, okay, if you hear firecrackers, it's me. Oh. So we start walking, and it's 2nd Street. And I was like, well, I'm a man of my word. I got to light some firecrackers off. And I did this. Keep in mind, I did this for like 20 years. You know, I would ride skateboards, light firecrackers. People get scared. Vietnam flashback. The war. You know, and I just laugh. It was terrible. I'm sorry, God. I was on cocaine. The devil was in me. I'm sorry, Lord. Jesus Christ. And so I lit them. I threw them down. And then just like the story, I look up, and there's not even like one cop. There's a posse, bro. There's a fucking posse of sheriffs. Maybe like 3 horses, two, more than one, 2 to 4. It's all blurs. 15 years ago, and I just know there was a lot of cops and a few horses. So there's like 2 to 4 horses, and then they go off. And this is like Man on Fire. They're exploding behind me, and I'm walking this way. But this is 4th of July, so it's crowded, bro. It's a sea of people. So they don't know who did it. They just see knucklehead, like this is a whole army of us. Well, only one of me lighting off shit. And then so I was like, oh, God, if you just let me get past these police, I'll be a good man. I'm going to get sober. I'm going to do this. I'm no more funny business. No more nudie movies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I get past them. And then this fucking fat dude said, it was that guy with the backpack and the bandana. And that was me. So I just started running, and they tackle me, and they get me, and they would have beat the shit out of me, but they couldn't. There was literally too many witnesses. And I was surrounded by 4th of July, Hermosa Beach, bro. Do you know how crowded this shit is? There's 500,000 people down there, probably more. I'm surrounded. They're booing me, bro. I'm like, that was a good. I'm on your side. What you booing me for? It was just firecrackers. And then my sisters and cousins are defending me. That's my brother. Leave him alone. It was crazy. And then Yeah, the joke's true. They asked me those stupid questions like, "Why were you running?" I'm like, "You're chasing me on horses, bro." Fuck the fuck out of here. What do you mean? You'd run too. Who wouldn't run? You just see a horse? Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm not sticking around here. I got my nana in me too. She ran from police probably. My dad definitely did. He made the newspaper too. He ride on a cruise ship from Catalina and jumped off the police boat. He got picked up. He got arrested. Anyways, like father, like son. These rumors are true. Marlo, can't wait to read your article. Let's fucking go. Just sweet, peaceful articles. No meth, no guns, just firecrackers, rioting, simple stuff. So then they fucking get me. They asked me where the drugs at, and that's the whole punchline of my whole story. And I was like, in my body, dude. And it was so funny because I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy I'm a drug addict because I ate those long ago, you know. And if you don't want pills or powders on you when you're getting arrested, it's extra. Extra charges. I already have 4. And then they take me to jail, and I'm like, oh man, I had money because I had a fat sack cat. I was slaying firecrackers. I had a backpack full. They're like, you selling those? I goes, no sir, no sir. I was like, don't read my phone. My buddies are calling me, text me as I'm getting arrested. Yo, I need the fucking Roman cat. I swear on my life, bro. I'm getting texts about firecrackers while getting arrested for firecrackers. Are you kidding me? I go to jail, you know. I don't think I cried this time. I was too focused on getting out. I was like, I got all that firecrackers. I got to sell this shit. Mama, come bail me out. They bail me out. I'm like, Suge Knight, I'm out of jail like that. Fucking get me out that bitch. I'm out of jail. I'm on the corner. I'm on the corner right by, there was Ernie Lopez bail bonds and Moses Deepwater bail bonds. I used both of them at different times.
Shout out.
I like Ernie better, but his business went away. I think he died. Moses Deepwater was better. Ernie's still there. Anyways, Hermosa Beach bail bondsman, shout out. Thank you for getting me out. No sponsor. That's from the heart. So they'll bail me out of jail. I go across the street. I'm at the Starbucks on PCH across from Hermosa jail or Redondo, whatever fucking jail that was at that time. I'm getting stories mixed up. But I remember this. I was at the Starbucks on this street. Oh, we were watching the fireworks. But that's what was me, my cousin Athena, and my mom. They go to bail me out, and we just stop, and we're with their kids, Jacob and Vincent, and we just watch the show in the sky. We're at a Starbucks on PCH and like Burl or Diamond or some shit. Anyways, and I'm calling my friends, like lining up fireworks. You know, I got to get rid of them. You got to sell them that day or you hold them for a year. Am I right? Yeah. Am I right? Mom, you don't understand. I got to get this money. She's yelling at me, don't you dare. Don't you? I'm like, no, Mom, I won't. I swear. I swear to God. She's like, I know you are. The second she like dropped me off, I was like, peace. But I didn't have my car, so I stole my sister's Ford Explorer. They're at the beach. They're drunk anyways. They don't know. So I take her car, I loaded up all these fireworks, I put a blanket over it, you gotta cover it. There's no trunk, so it was a hatch, you know, it's Ford Explorer. And then I'm driving in the hood into Hawthorne, like 145th and Cornblum or some shit. Right where Hawthorne over by the beach is nice. Hawthorne over here, what the fuck? If you're near King Henry VIII strip club, that's a bad neighborhood. Sorry, Hawthorne. So we go to my homie's house. And then a cop pulls behind me, and I'm driving. I'm like, oh, my God. I was like, I can't go to jail again. This is crazy. I just, you know. And then, but nothing. They're just behind me. But I'm, you know, when you're out on bail, you know. And then we go to the first house, and then we're lighting shit off, and I'm selling them. And police pull up. I'm like, oh, God. I run in the house. And I'm like, hide me. I can't, you know, like, just take the fall. Like you're telling your friends. I can't go back in. I can't get bailed out twice in one night. My mom's going to kill me. Run in the house. Then we end up changing locations. We go to another apartment Them police pull up again. I ran and I hit my head on like a 2x4 in the garage. Like, I was like, oh God, I think God's trying to tell me something. And then the next day, I'm a little defeated, you know. I'll never forget this too. My buddy, like we were driving a spot and like Akon come on, locked up. And I was like, you know, it was just funny. What a song to play, right? And then the next day, I'm calling people. I'm like, all right, I'm just get rid of all of this bulk price, cheap, just to get it. Just, I am kind of done with it now. And then I call my buddy. He's a good man. He married my cousin. He's like, yeah, I'll take it. And then he gets a good deal. He's happy. I'm happy. And as like I'm unloading the firecrackers, a sheriff pulls up in my sister's driveway, like aggressively, like you're trying to raid. And we're just like, and in hand, bro, in hand, like this. He pulls up. I swear on my life. I swear on my fucking boy. I got fireworks in my hand. Sheriff pulls up in my sister's driveway. And I'm like, I was like, God, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. I'm getting rid of them. I'm done. Give me. And then it was a family friend that's a sheriff, and I used to sell him shit. And he was just fucking with us. He was just coming to say hi to the family. I was like, bro, you can't do that in uniform. You know. And then he's making fun of me, laughing at me, and then he's like, "But seriously, you need a lawyer. You better get a lawyer." I was like, he's like, "They're gonna try to make an example of you. You made the paper, and they're gonna hang you high." And I was like, "Don't tell me this. I mean, thank you, but you're not making me feel better." Yeah, I have 4 charges. I had possession of explosive devices, detonation of explosive devices, assault on a police officer, and assault on a horse officer. And that's the whole joke. I go, hey, who made him a cop? And then PETA sent me death threats. PETA, the animal rights organization. And then all my crazy homies were trying to fight PETA people. I'll fucking meet you on these streets. I'm like, chill, Becker. You're not fighting PETA people. But thank you for defending me. He's like, you weren't there. You don't know what happened. We were just fooling around, having a good time. These police lie. They did lie. They lied about everything.
Oh, no.
They did. That's how I got off, because they lie. Shit. They said I intentionally did it and threw them underneath it, even though I didn't see them and they didn't see me. And if someone didn't rat me out, like, they're stupid, because if they would have told the truth, maybe more charges would have stuck. And then I talked to the lawyer. I'm like, why'd they do this? He said they always do this. They trump up the charges way high, so you settle for down here because they know it ain't going to stick. Or whatever. And I'm like, this is stupid. But I deserved a little bit of punishment. To be clear, I definitely deserved to be punished. I'm okay with judgment if you're guilty. But it was a bit much. It's like, what ended up happening was perfect punishment. But if they wanted their way, I would have been in jail getting my booty hole fondled. And I don't need any of that. That's not fair. I don't fondle no booty holes. Come on, fight fire with fire. How about you throw firecrackers at me? I'll tap dance. It's fair, tap for tap. That's fair. These punishments need to match the crime. These motherfuckers, they let monsters out for nothing, and poor fucking shoplifter get thrown in with murderers. I'm like, that. This is. Yeah. And then I was on probation for 3 years. I had I was banned from Hermosa Pier and Plaza for 3 years. Oh my God. And in the beginning, I just put my hair in a ponytail and I'd go drink. I'm like, I don't know. And then one of my police, we know a few cops, like, dude, they hate you. Like, the chief hates you and wants to make an example of you. Don't do this. And I was like, all right. And then I realized how stupid that was. And then I don't think I celebrated 4th of July for like a couple years. It fucked me up. It made the newspaper. It made 3 newspapers, and my mom cried. That's all true. It's punchlines. I think it made 4 newspapers. It made the Easy Reader, the Daily Breeze, the Beach Reporter, and like the San Bernardino Sun. And one of the articles in them was Deputies Lasso Lomita Man, and that's the funniest punchline. Thank you, God. And that's I'm Lomita Man. And then I had court-ordered beach cleanup, Caltrans, the people in the vest that pick up on the side of the freeway and the beach. I was that. And so I'm doing, also I have a good lawyer, or so I thought. He didn't expunge my shit, and I still can't get TSA, and I got molested again. Don't let me forget that. Fucking goddamn TSA. Fuck all these alphabet motherfuckers. Just kidding. And then, I was just joking. And then, wait, what was I talking about? I lost it.
You had a good lawyer.
Lawyer, and he said that he represent criminals with kilos, guns, murder, like all this crazy crime. And he said that people would come up to him, and say, "You representing that firecracker kid?" Because it made the paper, there was a little heat. And he did it severely discounted. He's like, "Thanks for the publicity. I'm getting so much work because of you." Because everyone was quoting me like 10 to 20 grand to get me off. And this fool said, "I'll do it for 2, bro. Thanks for the free ads."
Hell yeah.
And I was like, good man. And he got it down to damn near nothing. I didn't have to go to jail, time served. And then I had like a year to do the beach cleanup and the freeway cleanup, and I didn't do it. And then he got me an extension 6 months, and then I didn't do it.
Oh my God.
I did one day. That shit sucks, bro. I don't want to go down there. It's heavy. My back hurts. And then I remember I went, oh no, like I need to get this done. I call him again. I was like, I need another extension. He's like, they're not going to give it to me. He said, get it done. And I swear to God, I had like 10 days to complete 9 days. So and I think I needed to turn in the paperwork on the 10th day. So I just basically had to bat 1,000. I had to get 9 for 9. And I was scheduled to work at Trader Joe's, and I hit up the homie. He's a little thug. You could tell he got arrested too. Anybody with LA tattoo, what's up, fool? I know. Come on. So I was like, hey, man, I'm going to go to jail. You need to get my shifts covered. And he hooked it up. He got him covered. And I was like, I'm sorry. And then this shit's difficult, though, because you have to drive there. They take 10 people, but sometimes it's 20 people. So if you're not the first 10, you don't. So I can't fuck up. So I'm there early every fucking day. And I do like 8 days in a row. By the way, every single day I'm doing this court-ordered community service, I run into a friend every time. Oh, what's up, Dustin? Oh, shit, Philly, what's up, fool? What'd you do? Every fucking time, bro. Dude, knuckleheads. I know my people, bro. And so one of the they're not even guards. The LA County beach cleanup city workers that are in charge of us, and they're baby prison guards, the babysitters of knuckleheads that don't want to listen. We're fighting. You know what I mean? How'd we get there? Because we don't want to obey. So they're telling us what to do, and we're all stupid. My buddy's high on pills and shit, and he starts talking shit. And then the bearded guy, I forgot his name. I think Bill or some shit. There's this OG. He been working the LA County beach. He's a city worker for like 30 years. OG, about to retire. And he's picking on my buddy. He's like, look at you all fucked up on pills and heroin or whatever. I was like, fuck you, bro. You probably got heroin in that beard right there. And he's like, go home. And I was like, I just kept sweeping on. I ain't going. They're going to have to pull me out of here. I'm fucking finishing this shit. And it was like my last day or second to last day. I got it finished, got the paper signed, took the lawyer, and then I didn't go to jail. And then I go back to work. Oh, I forgot to initially when it happened, it made the paper, and a manager, because I got arrested. And then, everybody knew. And then I come to work, he's holding up the newspaper.
Oh, no.
And it's right there. And he looks at me with a big old smile. He goes, Craig, is there anything you'd like to tell me that happened over the weekend? And that was the funniest shit anyone's ever done, bro. But it was such a fresh wound that I couldn't laugh. I was like, no, man, I'm going to go to jail. For the record, I'm not a tough guy. I can't go to jail. They're going to get me. I have to make them laugh for paying money. Protect me. I'll roll with Sureños. They got power. Sorry, Aryan Brotherhood. No, I'm just kidding. They both got power. It's crazy. Anyhow. Yeah. And then, what else? Oh, and then I'm on probation for 3 years, right? This is why I hate alcohol and drugs and shit. I'm on probation. I'm scared. I'm going to Hermosa for the first time in a couple years now. In the beginning, I still had the fire, so I'm drinking there. And then after a while, you're like, no, I don't need this in my life. This is crazy. This is stupid is what it is. And then, so I don't go to Hermosa. I don't celebrate 4th of July, and now I'm off probation. So like, fuck it, I'll go. No firecrackers. Nothing, bro. On the walk, you walk the Strand because it's 4th of July and it's just chaos. And there's girls. It's the funnest shit ever. It's just booties everywhere. It's firecracker. Not for me. Not for me. No more. I'm retired. I'm retired. No, you just go to the hood. You go to the hood and it's fine. Never, ever, ever will I light firecrackers in a white neighborhood. Never. Go to the fucking hood, folks. So this is 3 years later. I'm off probation. I'm not sober just yet. Once again, sobriety is a process and a journey. It doesn't happen. There's a saying, it takes 10 years to get 2 years.
Yep.
So I partaked in many, many lame attempts to get sober, and lasted like 3 days until it finally stuck. And I know I smoke weed now, but I don't drink or powders and all that caca. But I start off in Hermosa Beach. You start off on 2nd Street. You walk to the pier. You walk by all these amazing houses right on the sand, and there's a party at like 90% of them. Then there's a party on the beach, and there's a party on the Strand. It's like the funnest shit ever if you party. If you don't party, it's quite obnoxious and annoying. You're like, I hate this now. You know? So in the beginning, I swear to God too, I know I say that a lot, but like I don't think people understand the process of how I operate. Like on the walk there to the pier, I'm scared. My heart's beat. I see a cop. I have nothing on me this time. And I go, you know, like I got no weed, no firecrackers. I'm legally allowed to drink. I'm going to the bars. I don't have anything. I'm terrified. Go to the bars, start drinking. Meet my crazy buddy Sean. He's been on the pod. He's fucking nuts. Meet him. We just start partying, bro. Cut to the walk back. The same walk there. Shy, scared. No, safe. No. Walk back. We're sneaking into parties. I'm stealing beers. This guy said that's my beer. I give it to him. He throws it at me. We throw shit at him. We're about to fight this party. I can't even fight. But they just see the blood in your eyes like, ah. And then we're just throwing beers at him, you know? And then, yeah, go to Inglewood. I lived there at this time. Now I'm not lighting off shit off.
Oh my God.
Spray the crackhead neighbor, white guy, Czechoslovakian fool with the fire extinguisher. Bottle rocket wars, Roman candle wars. I was scared at the beginning of the night, and then the hooch gets in you, and you're like, arr. You're like, I'll die tonight, you know? And I don't like that about myself. It scares me. And I woke up like, God damn. Like the walk there, you were sweet and peaceful. The walk home, you're like, Ravenga. Anyways, I got sober shortly after that. It was just like, there's a couple more incidents. I don't want to talk about no more. Anyhow. Oh, there was the other time I celebrated off. That was a couple celebrations. So the 4th of July was a celebration of being off probation and allowed in Hermosa Beach. And then there was another celebration on the top of my dear friends, Nikki and Maddie and Kita's apartment. They have ocean view, it's rooftop. They used to in Redondo. And it was New Year's on that one. So it was New Year's, and that one was crazy. The photo,
Yeah.
That's the best photo.
What photo?
There's this photo, bro. I'll show you. Let me tell the story first, then I'll show you the photo. So I believe it went like you get off probation at the year, and then 4th of July came later. So this was like 2. So on this day is New Year's, and I'm off probation, and I'm celebrating with homies, and I got champagne and mortar bombs, you know, and oh man, I don't want to tell this story, dude. This is bad. So yeah, I'm on this roof. We're high. We're doing some blow and shit. I'm all jacked up on adrenaline and shit. And then I light this firecracker off. It's the New Year's, you know, everyone's hammering. And that shit was awesome. Kind of scared some people, but most people enjoyed it. Just one mortar, just sweet, innocent, you know. But I'm holding it. And then the sparks are just spraying my face. But I'm on cocaine, so you can't feel it. But I have all these little burn marks on my face. And there's people next to me. And they're like, ah! And I'm just like this, just fucking, just shooting. This just. And my homegirl Maddie, she owns a salon in Hermosa, beautiful salon. Go get your hair cut there. She's still my hairstylist to this day. Santos Salon, Hermosa Beach. She just sticks up the camera and goes like this, and just gets the shot, which is still to this day like my favorite photo of all time. So I'm just taking these sparks. So the mortar was cool. And then it's New Year's. So I pop a bottle of champagne, spray everybody. That was mildly cool because it's New Year's and it was like over a big area. And then I'm like, I'm on coke. So I just throw the bottle down and it shatters. And everyone's like, whoa. And then I jump off. I'm on a roof on a roof. Like I'm high up. Not like crazy high, but like 12 feet. Like high to hurt yourself. I jump off. And I'm on coke though. So you can't feel shit. I jump off in the like glass. Nothing happened. Oh my God. I break through the deck. The 2x4s. 2x4. I break 2x4s with my body. I swear to God, bro. They had to replace like 2 or 3 2x4s. Oh, they had to replace them. It was a different color. They're like, Craig did. No, I don't stop there. I jump in the fire. I start kicking it at everybody. There's a bonfire. I break the bottom of the pit, start a little fire, punch a gay dude in his stomach. He's my homie. I love him. He just was right there. It was nothing to do about him being gay. And then they were like, okay, Craig, you got to go home now. You can't be here. And I got kicked out. I was like, I'm sorry. I just got so excited. That's like, I'm sober now. This is folks. If you sound like me, get sober. If you got stories like this, get sober.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What happened to the girl that you were supposed to meet on 2nd Street before you lit
I was
those?
in jail.
No, but was there ever
No,
any
never
follow-
again.
Never
No,
again. Okay,
no.
got it.
That's a bad lady.
Okay.
I blame her.
Okay.
That's a jinx. I ain't going nowhere near that. If I kiss you like the first time you get me sick, I'll never speak to you again. We're done. You're dead to me. I'm real hot. I fall in love fast though. But like if you cross me, you're dead to me. Never again. Block. Peace.
Okay.
Watch this photo.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta grow up sometimes. Calm down. Best photo of my life.
Oh my God. Why are you in a suit?
It was New Year's.
But nobody else is in a suit.
I was on cocaine. You get high on coke, you're like, I'm wearing a suit tonight. Nobody there was in a suit, just me.
You look hot. These
Thank
people.
you.
Oh my God.
There's somebody behind me even more. There's 3 people over there, and they're like this. And
The focus.
you got to get the job done,
Focus.
Chris.
Oh my
You got to get the job done.
God.
Look at the guy behind me. He's 3 feet safer than me. He's screaming.
Scared.
He's a biker.
Terrified.
That guy rides a Harley. Okay. You fucking ride a motorcycle? Look at this man just taking it to the dome.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
You too can change your life.
Okay, that's my next question. How long? Sorry, because this is an amazing story, but how long did it take you from that time to actually get sober, and what was it that made you get
come
sober?
on,
Is this bad? What?
3 or 4 years.
No, that's okay, but that's what I'm curious. What was it that did it? If it wasn't all of those things, what was it that you were finally like, okay, this is enough?
Well, allegedly, I don't know. I guess I might have tried to, I don't know, something with my cousin or something at my birthday. Or, I don't know. No need to bring that up again. I brought it up enough times.
Okay, all right, okay.
We're
all
getting
right.
too famous. I don't want to talk
That's
about
okay.
it anymore.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, I just yeah.
Okay.
What happened with the neighbor with the fire extinguisher again? I forget that exchange.
So we were in Inglewood. I lived on Chester and Hyde Park, right in between Inglewood Family Blood Gang and Rolling 60s. But it was a nice area. This way, that way was crazy. It's really crazy. This way was like nice houses, families over there. Like, don't go over there. Don't go that way. I swear to God. And so neighbor's Dinky, and he's old school fool. I don't know that world, but you know, he's my neighbor. So we're having a good time. And then I was just feeling silly. So like I was hammered. So his daughter, I was like, hey, I'll give you like $5-10. Go spray that guy with this fire extinguisher. She did. I'm laughing. But then he won't stop talking shit. So I spray him too. And then his car was right there. He's like, don't get on my car. So I spray his whole car. And that sounds like I'm evil, but if you were there, he was annoying. He was a crackhead fool. He used to fix cars. I gave him my old porn collection because that's when internet porn came, and I had bootleg DVDs, VHS. I was like, here, dude. He's like, I'll take that. We were neighbors. Anyways, wow, I got stories, huh? Czechoslovakian crackhead neighbor in Inglewood that I gave porn to and sprayed with a fire extinguisher. Not everybody has that story, huh?
Hilarious.
I used to buy bootleg porns in the Ralph's parking lot
Yeah.
on like Manchester and La Brea. Inglewood's dope, man.
And like other DVDs, right? Like just regular movies.
No, just porn. Yeah, whatever was at the time. Probably like Life Aquatic, Steve Z Suits, True Grit. That era of movies. Still got the bootlegs. The good bootlegs, man.
Oh my god.
See, this stuff seems normal to me. And then you tell people and it's not that normal.
No.
But I don't know. Because if you knew some of my friends, I'm like, it gets crazier. Imagine what the crackhead Czechoslovakian guy stories are. He came from like war and has an accent, and now he's in Inglewood getting sprayed smoking crack. That's the story. He trumps mine. I got nothing compared to that guy. He ain't got no teeth, but he got porn. That's for sure. What a crazy time. Yeah, Inglewood was dope. So I fought my friend Sean, and his dog bit him in his ass. I smeared dog shit on his door with my bare hands. Anyway, I got fire in my soul. I'm sorry, God. I got any more ayahuasca. I gotta go puke. I'm tired of it too. You know, nobody wants this. Like this fucking. I like the fire. I don't like the demons. The same old story you tell each other. I feel like we manifest our own demons. They're just your own head and your own voice going, "You suck." You know? No, I don't. I'm cool. You gotta feed the good wolf, but the bad wolf likes bacon.
Yeah.
Num num num. I like pork and pussy, boy. Most of us do. How you do that? How you do that? I had some notes. What was my note? 4th of July. We've been celebrating 4th of July. Let's talk about my dad, 4th of July. So the reason I am so enamored with fireworks is my father, literally, he would do the same thing I did. And we would have an arsenal. And this was like 90s, 80s, 90s, in early 90s. He that's when, you know, there were explosives. Like this, they too many people blew their hands off. They had to get rid of M80s and stuff. But you can still get them. And you gotta go to like agricultural people or make them on your own, but then you might be labeled a terrorist. So this is just jokes. Don't do that, folks. It's satire. Does that help me? I gotta talk to the lawyer how to speak. Anyhow, he is to just We used to go to Carson or San Pedro and just light shit off for hours. It was so fun. You see a tree catch on fire and the cops were coming. I remember, I'll never forget this. Some lady threw her baby over the fence. Their husband was there. Caught him. It was like, whoa, that lady threw her baby. It was just a couple feet. We all laughed.
A couple feet.
Yeah, it was good times. So we always I remember we had flares. They cracked flares. They put skyrockets in a mortar tube and then do a flare all around. And once in a blue moon, someone would go, whoa, 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 you know, shooting flares up. It was Carson in the hood, 4th of July, 92. No, nobody's coming. It was just fun. It was fun. I loved it. Cynthia hated it. My sister, she was like, me and Nicole were out there. And, yeah, we were driving home from San Pedro. My father's Astro van, he's hammered, probably driving. And he lit it. There's like people crossing, and he lit a M80 and he threw it out. And they were, "Wah!" And then he laughed like Harry and the Hendersons, like that video.
Yeah.
Man, so I just thought I'd do the same, like father, like son. What a savage. Motherfucker has 4D. That's crazy.
Oh
I shouldn't have
my
said
God.
that.
Oh my god.
That's why, man. Bleep the.
It's okay. I have two.
Yeah. No, don't do that,
No.
kids.
No.
Bad. But I understand. These kids don't know. They didn't have Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one other time you had community service, right?
Oh, with the murderer guy I grew up with. Yeah, that was scary. That was for tickets or suspended license or something. Which time?
By the time didn't you work it off at like
The American Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the story too. Wait, those more. Hang on. My dad used to make us sell firecrackers at school. But as kids, like this is grade school. So I'm in me and Nicole loved it. My sister Cynthia would cry and be like, sell those. I don't want to, father. You sell them. Stop being a pussy. I loved it. I was selling firecrackers in like 2nd grade, 3rd grade.
Oh my god.
8 years old. Hey man, you want to buy some firecrackers? I'm a character from a movie.
Holy shit.
I'm a movie. This is crazy. These fuckers write fiction. I was like, I had the jacket. Hey man, what the right here, man?
Oh my
I was the type of kid that would do that. I never did that. I did do the sign around my cousin's neck.
Yeah.
We're selling beers to the construction workers. And yeah, go to inappropriate places, just see Playboys. I'd steal them and sell them at school. Sell hooker flyers. You know the drill. Steal them from the arcade games as a child. I figured it out though, It's like I don't have any money, but if I steal from that machine, I have money. So then I put it. But the funniest thing, I put it right back in the machine. That's the fucking funniest part. I was just stealing to play video games, stealing from the video games to play the video games. The claw machines with the stuffed animals. I'd shove in a coat hanger with the fishing hook and just fish them out, and then sell them to people coming up and be like, "Hey, you want to buy a stuffed animal?" They were like real, like, what? I'm like, I'm a child. What am I going to do? They looked at me like, I get it now. It's not every day you get approached by a 9-year-old. You want to buy a stuffed animal for $1?
Oh,
Save you a couple bucks, huh? They knew I was right.
Hustler.
That's funny. My uncle was a pool hustler. Pool shark. He used to take fool's money. Yeah, I would be a little kid at the Moose Lodge, American Legion, VFW. And then my dad would be like, that's my buddy Jesse. You don't want to play him at pool. He'll take your money. I'm like, I'm 9. I'm 9, bro. I'm fucking 9. I'm 9 years old. Can we go to the park? All right, I have a Shirley Temple. Just sipping people's beers when they weren't looking. Jason, hi, sugar. And I'd steal from their stuffed animal machine. And then my dad would be like, look, what? I'm here for 7 hours. I got to do something. This one kid shit the floor. I was like, it's a turd by the pool table. This other kid I grew up with, he went in and out. He got into speed, and he went in and out of prison. He killed his cellie, and then he got out. He beat the case, and then it was in the paper and everything. And then I had to do court order community service, and then I see him again. He's like, but he was cool when he was 12, but not now. He's a killer, bro. I'm out of here. But I have to play nice because I'm doing the cleanup. That was the bar cleanup. And that was, but we would just drink, and then they would write off like 10 hours. I'd do 2 hours. We just drink. But then he would like get weird, and he's like, hey, like he wanted me to go to his wedding. I'm like, fool, I'm just doing community service, and you killed a man. I'm not going to your wedding. And he called me and threatened me, like, I'm watching you. I know where you work. And then his mom ran into me at the Torrance Bakery, the sandwich shop. We're getting cookies. I was with my cousin Tina, the one I saw her vagina. I seen Vincent come out on my cousin. There's a funny story about that. Don't let me forget. Did I tell that?
Yeah.
Vincent, my cousin, his friends showed him the video of me telling the story. But we're not on that story yet. And so we're at Torrance Bakery, and she said, hey, how come you didn't answer my son? How come you didn't go to his wedding? I was like, well, he keeps calling me, threatening me, saying he's watching me, and I don't like that shit. And she went, oh. And like her face changed. She went from angry to like, yeah, sorry about that. He's kind of a psycho, and he's in and out of prison. He killed a man, and you're absolutely right. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near anyone like that either. It was crazy. She like realized it, like, oh, you got to tell the truth. Truth will set you free. Bible. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So then my cousin Athena, I love her. We used to have fun. We still do. But we used to eat mushy, smoke weed. She give me hash oil back in the day. I'm in high school with hash oil. Come on now. Come on now. Good times. And so her son, Vincent, that's the birth I witnessed. So me and my cousin Lisa, we watched my cousin Athena sprout out my cousin Vincent in Harbor General right here in LA Strip, Torrance. They call it Torrance. I ain't Torrance. Just kidding. How are you? And so Vincent's grown now. He's like 15. And his friends are watching the cousin's vagina video because it went viral. 50 million views, more. That shit's crazy. On all these different people, different sharing the shits. So his friend's watching it, and Vincent goes, that's me. I'm the kid. I'm the kid from the vagina. And his friend's like, no, you're not. And they didn't believe him. They didn't believe him. That's crazy. By the way, I ran into Chris Caraballo, the Culver City police. That's my dear friend that I played Little League with at the beach with his family. He almost shot me when he raided me. And he wants to do the podcast. Yes. Yeah, we'll get him on. I told you I'm not bullshitting, dude. You motherfuckers.
And the fire extinguisher crackhead guy.
That guy's got to be dead. There's no way he's alive. He's dead for sure. He was old with no teeth when I was spraying him. I can't breathe. From me or your old age, you know what I mean? Fuck him, you know? We were just having good times. There was no malicious intent. Oh, my God. That was just funsies. Yeah, I don't like malice. That's fun. Yeah. These are funsies. There's different levels of the funsies. Psychos always take it too far.
You saw Chris at the beach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got his number. We got to get him on.
Yeah,
he's down.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll hit him up.
That's exciting.
Yeah, we'll get Culver City. He's moving up. He's like lieutenant now. He's doing well. We're both moving up. He's got bigger guns. I got new microphones. We're killing it. I mean, he's killing. Pew, pew, pew. I don't know. Probably. He's up there. You can't get a raise without killing a man. You know what I mean? That's how police work. Oh, you killed 6 tweakers. Come on in. Come on in. Move up. Get more money. Shoot another. That's how it works, right? You know him, right? Oh, you did work. Good work in Somalia. We could trust you. Anyways. He's a good cop.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot me. He's a nice guy.
Oh my god.
What other stories? There's too many. Uncle Gus pulled the gun on my father at a Christmas party. Like out of for funsies. Just brandish. You know? Just shiny. He's passed. We can say that. I think it's funny. There's another story I can't wait to tell. I don't know when I can though. Yeah, I think that's it. What else? Any questions?
You got molested by the TSA again?
Oh, those sons of bitches. By the way, Jose Merchman, the ones I humped the trees with as a kid, good man. He's making all this dope ass merch, hoodies too. And he gave me this pimpin' ass sweatpants. Like real nice. Like this shit, I don't know if you can tell. This is nice as fuck. This t-shirt almost costs as much as the hoodies because this blank is so designer. I said, fuck it. Let's make a dope product. So he gave me sweats by this company that's just like, it's just nice. It's just like sweats. You're like, oh, this is what rich people wear. It sounds stupid until you buy rich people sweats. You're like, there is a difference. It fucking doesn't bobo up. It lasts for a couple years. It's real nice. So he gave me these nice sweats. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm wearing them when I travel. Little sweatsuit. They flag me on the way to, where the fuck was I? Phoenix. And they say, you got something right there? I'm like, yeah, my dick.
Oh.
My fucking dick, bro. And then there's the little square is in the front and the back. And I'm like, you got something back there? I'm like, yeah, I just shit my pants right now. No, and then they just fucking molest you in front of everybody. And they're like, you want to go to the room? I'm like, no, just do it. Just fucking do it. It's never a woman, you know? I would like that. I'm like, it's always a fucking fat Mexican dude, bro. Get off my fucking balls. That's fucked up. He don't want to do it. It's sad because most of these guys, I could tell, they're like, oh, fuck. I got molest. This guy's nuts. And then I could tell there's always like 10% are like closeted gay dudes that are like, I said closeted because like gay dude, you know, he just smile and own it. I respect that. Closeted guys can closet creeping. I don't respect that. You be out. You'll be out. I'll lift my nuts up for you. But you in the closet, that's some weird sneaky shit. I don't need your bamboozlery. Be honest, you know? Right?
Yeah.
That sounds weird. But if you're out of the closet and honest, you can molest me. If you're in the closet, you're a fucking creep. And it's just facts. I don't make the rules. I read it on Google.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that's our show. Happy 4th of July. Let me see. What else? I got a couple notes.
It doesn't fit into the rest of the stories, but you want to talk about wedding knives.
Oh, yeah. I got this out right now. Me and my bro, Handren C, we were talking. He likes pocket knives, too. And we were talking about wedding knives, and everyone else around us were like, wedding knife? What is that? But he immediately knew, like, well, you just can't take any knife to the wedding. And I was like, yeah, precisely. It's got to be like a little designer, cute one, Japanese steel, little tanto blade. Isn't that cute? Put that in your little pocket right there by your handkerchief. That's slick. That's a nice wedding knife. You don't want to bring a big, you can't bring a Crocodile Dundee to a wedding. But you could bring a little cute one like that. And only like the knife guys understand it. But, oh, yeah. Everyone else was like, oh, what is this? What is the meaning of this wedding knife? Did I shit? I've been shitting because of mimosa pudica, I tell you what. Mexican herbal detox, quack, quack. Quack, quack. Been quacking. Yeah, that's it. Full circle, folks. Yeah. I'm Tony Robbins for tweakers, motherfuckers. Look at this. Yep. I turned it around, bitch. And you can too. Oh, so what? You got molested when you were a kid and last weekend. Big whoop. Big whoop. Get over it. Go get life, baby. Nobody's coming to help you. Stop playing victim. Get some. Clean it up. Clean your house. Wipe your ass. Take a shower. Starts there. Nobody likes stinky, you know. Wash your booty, folks. You'll feel better. Go to the beach. Go to nature. Clean it up one day at a time. It's a process. Took me 3-4 years to get clean. Then I was clean for 8. Then I started smoking weed. But we still getting it. Now I got a sold out room show tonight at the Comedy Store. I said that wrong. Sold out room show. Sold out show. Ha. And saving little tweakers out there. One tweaker at a time. But if you're on tweak, maybe don't come to my show. You guys don't listen. Fucking talking over here, talking over there. Jesus Christ, shut up. It's a show. We had some hecklers. Motherfuckers. Dude, 2 times these 2 groups of people were just talking. This is crazy, bro. I ignored it for like 20, 30 minutes. And then I had to kick them out. I was like, this is front row. It's always front row. Front row. I can't. You're 5 feet away, motherfucker. Jesus. If it's in the back, I'll ignore it. I can't even, barely can hear it. Front row. Oh my God. Insanely rude and distracting. And then there's 2 separate instances, but they both pretty much said the same thing. Like, oh no, we're talking to each other. I know. I know. And then the second incident was these older fools. And then they said the same thing. And even the staff was like taken aback. 'Cause they told them to be quiet like 5 times. We give everybody ample chances. You literally get 2 to 10 strikes depending on how egregious your fucking heckles are. And then the Stand Up Live is that's the club I was working. By the way, Stand Up Live is one of the best comedy clubs in the country. Holy shit. Oh my God, I love that club. Good food, good steak, good salmon. I was in New York Strip. Oh my God. So they're on it. They're asking these people to please be quiet. Like 5 times. They just keep talking. Front row. We're this far away. And then the guy says several times, no, we're talking to each other. And they're like, you can't do that. And then they're like, we'll leave. And instead of shutting up for 1 hour, they left. What is happening in motherfuckers' brains? Hey guys, it's stand up. Shut up for 1 hour of your life. And not even shut up. Just, you can have fun and be like, don't talk the whole fucking time. That's fair and simple. I don't even understand it. You pay all this money to come here to listen to jokes and then you talk the whole fucking time. Yeah. Also, it's a great club right next to a bar. You can go outside of the bar and miss the show and talk. Instead of ruining it for me and the 15 years it took me to build sold out shows and all the people that want to be there that want you to shut the fuck up. And it sucks because these talkers and anyone in this area knows that they suck, knows that they're ruining the show, know that they need to leave. But then all these other people way over here, they have no idea. So then I just look like a complete asshole yelling at someone for no reason because they're in the back 340 people away and don't understand what's happening. Then I have to explain like, no, these people are shit-faced assholes. And it just ruins and halts the energy of the show. And it just sucks. And when the solution is so simple, just cállate la boca. Shut your mouth for 45 minutes, man. An hour. Nope. Just over their head. And it's usually like fans, too. It's fucking crazy. There was 2 heckler incidents. 2 was super fan, older, a couple, a dude and a chick. And the other were 3 women. And they were attractive. And I bring that up because pretty women never like being told to be like, hey, please be quiet. I said that like politely, kindly, like 3 times, and they looked at me like I just tried to steal their child. I was like, hey, can you please be quiet? You're like 8 feet away. There's 3 of them. And he's like, huh. And even the dudes they're with, like apologize profusely. They're like, they won't listen. I'm like, I know. I know. It's crazy, dude. I'm really starting to hate crowd work comics now. They're inciting this shit. It's like putting bricks by the protest. Stop it. Stop it. You know I'm going to pick one up. Stop it. There's a few people that are amazing at it. I'm not talking about them. Anyways, buy a hoodie. Buy a hoodie. And don't be a heckler. Get sober. These things are dope, bro. Fucking dope. Firecracker on the front. Tim Barron art. Skateboards coming soon. Yeah, that's our show, folks. Get yourself a wedding knife. Get sober. Don't be a heckler. Run from the law. Just kidding. Peace and love. Namaste. Forgive yourself. Stop telling yourself the same old story. I'm not a drug addict. And good luck, kids. Good luck. Clean it up. It takes a while. It doesn't happen overnight. I'm living proof. There's literally 6 years of this podcast. You can see it happen in real time. Isn't that crazy? Studio apartment, no kitchen. To probably get a house pretty soon. That's dope. I need investments first. I want to be the vending machine king of California. Yeah. Passive income. Here I come. Income producing assets. I listen to Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Thank you, Robert Kiyosaki. Arigato. I don't know if he's Japanese. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. Go get some sparklers. This is for the kids. I'm only going to light off like half this. I didn't show off my goods. I better show off. So I just got a little bit of fireworks. I'm retired. Just poquito. Just un poquito. Just un poquito. I got some more in the closet to get off me. Yeah, this smells so good. I'll probably go to downtown LA and get some more. I'm not driving to Brump again after that story. But I got to get my little cousin some more, you know. Got to give back to the Ninos. Marlo can hold a sparkler. He's 1 year now. He's old enough. Come here, son. I got you an AK-47 sparkler. This one is a good one, you know. Raise them right. Too many soy boy, pussy boys now. We're raising men. Badass motherfuckers that surf and light off firecrackers. Okay, folks. Namaste. I'll see you around. Go get it, kids. Go get it. Tony Robbins for tweakers. Let's go. Let's fucking go. You could do it too. You could do it too unless you're a pussy boy. Oh, you're a pussy. Go get it. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tell him. You need that something. Oh, okay. I just hired a personal trainer because I'm like, pussy. And he's like, do it. I'm like, oh, I'm a man. Ah. It helps. It helps. I don't know why I gotta tell someone, fucking tell me to do a push-up, but that's just how it is. Oh. But do what you gotta do. Much love. Namaste. Peace and love. Jesus Christ. Happy 4th of July. West Side. Get a hoodie, get a shirt. Why am I picking my nose right now? Peace. Power stance. Hello. Is there anybody in there?